Rayborn. So everybody, would you please give a warm round of applause for Mr. Gerod Rayborn?
Thank you so very much.
How you doing today, Gerod?
I'm highly favored. I'm blessed.
I'm supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. That's how I'm feeling today, and boy, I'm happy to have you in the Power Studios.
Man, I'm glad to be here.
Oh, I'm definitely glad to have you here, man. You know, I always tell people on this station that Memphis has a rich music heritage, and you are definitely part of that heritage.
Yes,
man.
I'm blessed to be a part of it, yes.
Oh, definitely. Now, let me ask you this. Let me go ahead and jump on into it, man. You've been doing blues and singing for a long time.
Long time.
Tell me this. Can you remember the very first show you was in?
Yes, I remember good because what it scared me. Well, I remember the first local. I remember my first local show to be a good. A good friend of mine, Fade. They played with Sheba back in the day, and they had a gig in the country, and this guy. They wanted to borrow guitars, and I said, let you borrow it, but my guitar kind of precious. So he couldn't find no guitar, so they said, well, you come on and go. And back then, I was doing gospel, a lot of gospel.
Okay.
And the gig I paid $150. And one of the guys didn't know that I was green to the thing. He like, you paid me $100. Should I keep the other $50? Because he don't know.
Right.
And he like, I'm going to give it to him. He was slow about the other. And the man... And so it was Fade Band.
Okay. I remember them.
Yeah. So I sit in with them and they gave me $150. I said, this is what I want to do. Because doing quartet with my father and them, we get some more anniversary.
Right.
Anniversary night, we might get a little something. But that was my first local show. But my first major show was 1994.
1994, okay.
In Holly Springs, Mississippi.
Holly Springs.
The promoter was named Drummer Boy. Is
that the rapper? He a rapper or producer?
No,
that's a different guy.
No, he's just he was on the radio down there. Lynn White,
okay,
Bobby Rush, myself, and some other guys. But I remember, and he knew my family, and we didn't even talk about how much he was gonna give me, but he knew. He said, "I'm gonna take care of you."
Okay.
And man, he gave me $2,000.
Oh wow.
And I thought I was rich. 1992.
Yeah.
94.
Right.
Man, it was a blessing, man. I got that poster on in my garage today. My very first one I remember.
I'm a big movie watcher. And just listen to you talk. And I know your beginning started in the church, right?
Oh yeah.
I think about the movie Get On Up about James Brown.
Okay.
He had the famous flames, and they started the church. They was a church quartet. But he wanted to try a little something different. Went in that nightclub. So was it a little like that for you? Because I know you started in the church, right?
Yes, I've always, man, with my father and them at the age of 16. We beginning to rehearse a little bit. When my cousin them, you might know Ronnie Strong, and they were playing a little bit for us. They decided their family group, and so my dad decided to take a break, and to get the next crew ready. So they rehearsed us about a year, and I remember our first day a program. Matter of fact, Kingfish Mother's funeral. It was an education building down in Sardis, Mississippi. They rehearsed us about a year. They took a break about a year to get us ready, and we did it. And it kind of brought back memories when I went to Kingfish Mother's funeral. I told my wife, pull up. Like, this is the spot of ground. This is where I started. This is my first major program that they kind of like let us have. I'll never forget that spot either.
Really?
But yeah, I want to do this. I've always been behind the scene pushing, but man, I could stand before thousands and thousands and play that guitar. But you tell me to tell this person move their car or do the devotion, I'll freeze up.
Really?
But I got past all that because one day my daddy at church with me on the spot. He said, we got a quick meeting and I want you to do devotion, get the devotion kicked off in 10 minutes and walked away. I'm shaking like he knew I could do it, but I never did it. But
Do you remember how old you was then?
I was 14.
14, okay.
14 years old. But just being in church, you're supposed to know, but he ain't gonna put no more than you can bear.
That's right.
So he knew I can do it, but cause I'm a slow reader. I can sing a little bit, but reading that scripture, and trying to do it, but I was so nervous. Now I can, I can do it for thousands, hundreds of people.
There you go. I preach that too. You can call me a preacher, but I always say that a lot of us African Americans get our start in the church because we can sing in the choir, we can play an instrument, and even me, I did Easter speeches, so it can prepare you to do public speaking.
Yes.
So even back in the 60s and before, when they had meetings during the Civil Rights era, they had it in the churches. So the churches has always been a foundation for the African American. Definitely. So yeah, I can definitely understand that.
Oh yeah, it took a good God. I took all my fears away, and I'm grown for this.
There you go. There you go.
I ain't new to grew to this.
You ain't new to this at this point, I know.
I ain't green no more.
Oh no. You are a seasoned veteran when it comes to this music scene. That's for sure.
I was looking at my resume, the things that I did. Looking at all of the songs from Denise LaSalle. God just showed me favor. She took a liking to me the time, and then He kind of showed me I have such a good song. My writing was so different. I normally get the title cut.
Really? Okay.
Play Before You Pump. That was one of my biggest ones. Carl Sims. I like this place. Sheba Potts Wright. I did several songs for Sheba. Charles Wilson. It goes on and on. David Brinston. Miss Jody. It goes on and on. David Brinston. Donnie Ray.
Donnie Ray. I recently met him. I think that was last month. I met him for the first time. I was down in Tupelo for a show. Donnie Ray was on the show. Matter of fact, nephew Tubby was on the show. Prescott was on the show. And the legend, Mr. Hold on. I can't believe I just had a brain squeak. But Lattimore, Mr. Benny Lattimore, he was on the show.
Okay, Silver Fox.
There you go, the Silver Fox. They got a new guy called himself Silver Fox now.
Ain't one straightening it out though.
There you go, one and all. He's 86 years old, still doing his thing, man. For sure. But what we're gonna do right now, we're gonna take a few commercial breaks, and we'll be right back after these messages with some more of Gerod Rayborn.
Man, I like the way you're growing.
Power 104.1 The Source. We are back on the Tate Jones Show with Mr. Gerod Rayborn, the blues man. He in the house.
Yeah, I'm excited to be in the house, man. Y'all, the station is. I tell people about station, like I'm a part because it's part of Memphis.
I appreciate it. Yeah.
And I tell people about it all the time. This is quite a secret. I like the way you energize Kinky and them. They do the show on Saturday.
Right.
A good friend Sheba. Me and we like sisters and brothers. You know how close we are.
Oh yeah, I know y'all close.
Everything and I just love because it's much needed.
It is.
If you like spaghetti, why we got to wait till Saturday to get spaghetti? We can
you go.
Eat every day. I said, man, come on. This is just the quiet secret. Come on. It was a secret out.
Yeah.
Ain't no secret no more. But I tell people, I said, come on, ride with us. I said us because I feel like we're part. I tell people, I'm serious. I tell people about this station like I'm a salesperson or whatever. I don't know. I just feel like everything gonna help.
Everybody in Memphis that's part of this music scene, y'all are part of this station. Because I know we probably play more local artists than any other station in the city, God, we try to make sure we elevate the local artists so they can be on the national platform too. And I know a lot of folks are on the internet, on Facebook, social media. But this is the FCC Airways. It's a little bit different. Just a little bit different. We can't say everything on here that we say on the internet. But radio gas its place, it ain't going nowhere. And we're definitely glad to be in the system, I would say.
I tell you, I know you try. Some people you can help, some people you can't help because You think you're ready, you ain't, but you got to be mastered. Your music got to be mastered.
That's true.
I can cut some at home, but you can't sound like you on a little tape recorder. You got to be just as compatible as what's happening now. So you got to invest in your sound.
That's true.
You got to invest in your you can cut it, but it got to be mastered.
You know what? Speaking on that same, someone told me, they said that one reason that a lot of Southern Soul artists are not getting played on the corporate radio stations because they're not mixing and mastering their records properly. You know, I'm still new to it, you know, so I'm learning about it, but I totally understand that because you got to have a certain sound, you got to have that metadata when you record it, because on those corporate radio stations, they definitely want to be able to see who's singing it, and then you know they have different subscriptions like a system called Media Base where they can actually pick it up. And I try to tell the younger Southern Soul artists, we know everybody likes. We like hearts and everything. But, you know, I was told, I think I seen Bum B. And he said, not Bum B, I think it was Scarface. And he said that it take 1 million streams to only get $4,000. But now when it comes to terrestrial radio, what we're doing over here at Power 104, that's a whole different income. You know, so it's good to get your music played on a terrestrial station, and then you can see a different income coming in versus just the streaming side. So you definitely right about that, man.
Yes, it's got to be major. You got to just, because they got equipment now. I call them nice demos because I do a lot of demos. I say they got some light to it. I take it to somebody else and enhance it.
Right.
But see, sometimes you got to have some standard.
Yeah.
A gateway, because just because you sing the choir, it sounds good. That sound like demo. But then I know how to enhance my music. I do a lot myself, but if I want a better keyboard player than me, I get other people to enhance my music.
Okay.
Because I can do a lot myself. Just one man thinking, one man writing. Everything starts sounding
like, yeah.
And I'm not, I got to be open-minded to different things. That's how my sound is so different, because I'm selected by the sound and the choice that I make.
Well, let me ask you this, because, you know, my good friend Jay Lake, he started this with me when I interviewed him way back when. Now, when I bring an artist in, I would ask, I know you sing, because you're an artist, but do you write, do you produce?
Yes, I does it all. If I start from the root, I want to be involved all the way around.
Okay.
Yes, start with the melody, and I was just, other day, I was doing something, I think we went to, what's the sandwich place, the Jews, they
do what now?
The sandwich place, they got the red thing, they got the nice little sandwiches, and they close on Sundays.
Chick-fil-A?
Chick-fil-A. Oh yeah, Chick-fil-A gave us this little baby Jesus little thing. And so it was like came in a little promotion. So I got to the house, I'm at my sister's house, and my little niece was around, said, "Baby Jesus is his name." And I was just playing around, because she started dancing, and I got home, and I said, "This could be a Christmas song." And the lady said, "You didn't make that a Christmas song," but it just like, I just started, whatever feel good. I just judge it. I don't have a certain way to do it. If it feels good, it tastes good, I do it.
There you go.
I do it.
There you go. So let me ask you this question then. On the writing side, could you give us some people that you wrote for?
The town will be up. OB, Sheba Posh, like I said, I did Sheba, Miss Jody.
Okay.
The Queen, Denise Lasaya. She made me a lot of money. I love Denise. She done it. Denise Lasaya, Carl Sims, David Brinston, myself, Charles Wilson. Charles took a break. Charles let me hear some stuff, man. I said, "Man, do I need to take a break?" He come back refreshing. Charles Wilson got some nice stuff, man. I told him.
Oh, yeah, he does.
He got some nice stuff. I've been writing for him, some new stuff for him.
Okay.
But you know what? I kind of took a break a while. I'm doing my first traditional blues album. You know this right here, John. I wanna leave him a legacy, because I play guitar, and I like what Bobby Rush and them and Kingfish is my nephew. He's playing. I did my first traditional blues album. I got 2 more songs.
Okay.
So I want to be eligible for at least a Grammy or something. So
I don't blame you.
That's what I'm tapping to that. But I'm excited, man. Look, the secret, man, is all out. my little nephew, man, E.J. Jones is doing good all across the country.
Oh, yeah.
I'm in the process. I wrote a couple songs for him. You Stole My Heart, I Don't Want It Back. So he's blowing up all across the country. And man, me and him getting together a couple more weeks to come. And he can sing anything. But this gas station love, they better that.
Oh yeah, that's been blowing the internet up, man. That's been blowing it up.
Is that Turner Taylor grandson? You know, I mean, everybody looking for him. They calling me every week. He with some guys out of Atlanta now, but everybody know that we have a close connection. So I'm passing his number to somebody twice a week.
I can believe that. I can definitely.
God bless his. You know, like Christine just booked him in.
Right.
Everybody want him, so
hey, I want him too. We want to get him up here to the power station.
Okay, we'll make that happen.
We definitely gonna make that happen.
If I had to just bring him myself.
You know what? I ran to him about a couple weeks ago at this Mexican restaurant. Me and him talked, but I didn't really go in depth. And I should have got with him then because I don't know if he knew who I was or not. But he's a man, very powerful young guy. I remember when you first told me about him. I think that video, I was talking to DJ Ken. I think that video he did over there at that Mexican restaurant, he said overnight he had 2 million views. I was like, wow.
He was amazed. I said, man, because Ken said, hey man, we gonna do a number for him? I said, no, I said, you know that I don't like just jumping up on stage. I said, I got a little guy just getting started on my wings and everything. I said, give him about 5 or 10 minutes. And man, it started like that. It happened so quick. And man, he was amazing. Like, man, they gave him like $250 in 10 minutes for tips. Yeah. And then we put the thing up, man. He was ting, 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 ting. And man, it's just about that, how much money he got just off that view. Right. He got about $3,000 off of man.
I can believe it.
I'm talking about just 5 and everybody wants to bless him.
Right.
I mean, just it's planting a seed, and they said, I gave you, but the Lord is blessing him. I'm excited. Oh, yeah. I'm excited about what.
Yeah, I'm really excited about him too, man.
So he represents Memphis, even though he just moved.
Memphis, yeah.
He's from Memphis, and but you know what? His grandfather wrote for Jay Blackfoot.
Really?
I could tell you some old secrets, but sometimes you don't know what you get.
That's right. You know, that's why I tell Memphis, like they say, Memphis. Man. Memphis is so big in music. I'm telling you. Like, I keep saying this. If you listen to me, you know I keep saying that in 1979, President Jimmy Carter deemed June African American Music Month, a.k.a. Black Music Month. And that's the reason I started this station in June of last year, because it is Black Music Month. And Memphis said, from my research, they said Memphis contributed more to African American music than any other city in the country.
The proof is in the pudding.
You're right. Stats, records, and all, man, it's in the pudding. And see, what I'm trying to do right now, I'm trying to serve as a bridge. I know the older Southern Soul because, you know, I grew up in Jackson, so I know all about Denise LaSalle and the late, great Super Wolf. So I grew up there, so I'm at the age now where I'm young enough and old enough to know the older blues singers, R&B singers, and then connect them with the younger Southern Soul singers that are coming up. Because I had an interview with the guy Major, this is why I love you. Yeah. I had an interview with him, and me and him talked about it, and I said, you know what? I tell a lot of artists, there's nothing wrong with a remake. He said, oh no. He put the cement on. He said, you know what? If you start out singing other people's songs, put your twist on it.
Put your twist in there.
And then come back with your own song. He said you had them for life. Because, you know, I always say Mary J. Blige, she was a remake queen when she came out. And look at her now. Look at her now. So it's nothing wrong with doing a remake. You can do your original music, but, you know, to really get out there, you know, there are plenty of cover bands, right? They singing other people's songs and people come see them.
Yeah.
So there's nothing wrong with doing cover songs. I do a remake.
But you know what, man? I know y'all don't get into politics, but I pay attention to what's going on. And I backdrop the situation. Let me tell you something. When the president, what's our president name? I don't like calling his name.
Trump.
What's y'all president?
Trump.
Okay, when Trump. See, y'all president. I didn't vote for him. But anyway, when he first came in, and the way he was going, I wrote a song a long time ago, We in Trouble, Y'all. Okay. And then we still in trouble. And he came back, and that song I kind of backed off of because like this first traditional blues, the album, because the owners and stuff, I didn't want to get in my mouth, get me in trouble, cut my legs off before I can walk. Right, so I began to back off of it, even though I recorded. But I refuse to push it because I know that we don't own too many stations. Like, we really blessed to own your station, but I didn't want to be in there being a powerful mouth and cut my legs off before I walk. So I backed out because we don't own those stations. Most of them own those stations.
Mm-hmm.
But man, that song, if you want to look at what's going on, and he got back in today, but I do have it on YouTube, and I didn't push it, but we are in trouble.
Okay.
And I got a thing. I want you to check it out on your own time. But
We definitely check it out. So let me ask you this question. I'm gonna get back to you on your songs. I know you've written a lot of songs. You've done songs. Now, what would you say is your biggest song to date?
Well, I love a lot of them, but most right now it's gonna be "Say I Love My Blues."
I Love My Blues. I know I love that song too, man.
Because it reminds me of "Hey Hey, the blues is all right." And the Milton told me a lot of times you get a good strong song, it will outlive you. It'll live on. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Some of the songs, the gimmick type of songs, kiss it, lick it, bite it, da da da. You can tell them 6 months you won't tell who. And so much, it's all right to be you and get your own identity. Cause can't nobody beat you being you.
There you go.
Now if I sound like something, and that's something like a lot of R&B, when all the groups begin to sound like the music style sound like, you like, who is that? It takes you 15 minutes. When I used to like my music to have dynamics in it. You had like on 24 hours, doom 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 doom. Oh, that's my jam because like doom 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 doom. You know, that's Temptation.
Yeah.
I try to have my signature lines to bring you in. Like that was John and Tate used to do that at the beginning, so they hit a little bit of every song. And you know, they would let you know, that's my song.
Right.
And they would do a little bit of every song in between, and knowing that there was a hit song. So, signature songs, but I Love My Blues. Mel Waiters took a liking to me. Mel Waiters said, Gerod, Rayborn, you got your own style. Do you take care of being the one to take care? He was a DJ, and he would encourage me all the time. I got a song called Get Your Eyes Off My Woman I did a long time ago. He really wanted that song. That's a bad song, so I'm going to redo it. Sometimes a groove makes a difference. It's a good song. Get your eyes off my woman. But I went back and did like a Marvin Cecil feel. It give it more Southern soul feel. It made a big difference.
Okay. I'm going to put you on the spot right
Okay.
here.
Don't let me sing because I just
No. I'm not going to put you on the spot like that.
Okay.
If you had to give a number of songs you have wrote,
Okay.
do you have a number? Roughly. Just a rough number.
Songs I did for me and others?
Yeah.
Oh,
Roughly.
man. Yeah.
But I got a number in my head that Mr. Sam told me. I said, whoa, that's a lot. So I just wonder, do you have an estimate?
I got over 500.
Oh, wow.
And I probably got, in that phone, I got a phone, I say, I got proof. I got a phone, I think I got 150 just rough drafts.
Just rough draft, okay.
Because sometimes when the Lord gives it to you, you better put it down some type of way.
That's true.
Because it'll come close, but it will never come back quite the same. So I began to use my phone and let that be like a I go back and play guitar, listen to a lot of my old stuff. I said, that's a keeper. That's a keeper. And I began to just write down. I got a lot of songs, man.
So I know you said guitar now. I heard you say something about keyboard. So do you play more than one instrument?
Yeah, I play guitar, bass. I just taught myself how to play keyboard just for writing ability. And, I can play a couple chords, maybe not chords, but keys real good. So I cheat, but I can do my tracks. I don't do my tracks, but I know what I want to hear.
Right.
I can tell you, I can play 2 guitar tracks and a bass line and a nice then I send somebody, or transpose up to the key I play just to put a bed in to let me knowing that this is going to be a keyboard or horns or something like that. I can do that, but I'm not a professional keyboard player. But my bass, I hold it down.
Right.
Yeah, my guitar, I hold it down with the chords and the rhythm. So to be seen, I'm very much involved.
Well, that's good, man, because, just moving on to a different subject now. I'm going to put you on the spot again.
Okay, go ahead.
Now, they always talking about the Mount Rushmore.
Okay.
So if you had a Mount Rushmore of blues artists, I'm not going to worry about Southern Soul right now, but the traditional blues artists. So Mount Rushmore, I got it wrong one time. One time I told the person it was 5, but it's only 4. I actually been to Mount Rushmore. I should know that. So if you had to put up a Mount Rushmore of blues, who would be on your Mount Rushmore?
Buddy guy. My nephew Kingfish, he's up and coming, just gonna be rich and taking BB King. Clapton.
Eric Clapton.
Eric Clapton.
Okay.
BB King.
BB King. So that's Buddy Guy, Eric Clapton. You said BB King and Kingfish. Man, that's good. You know, matter of fact, he'll be here this month.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think October the 11th.
Oh yeah.
He'll be here. I can't remember where he's going to be at, but he'll be somewhere here in Memphis. And I need to make sure I get out there to meet him. I want to meet him. I want to do an interview with him and get him on here because you know what? Like you said, BB King, he played a good time. I remember when I first seen him online, I was like, oh, this young guy said he can play and he can sing. And, you know, I ain't going to lie to you, you know, the type of blues he play, I guess, like you said, traditional blues. I think that's more... I think outside of a black race is attracted to that kind of music. I see him doing big stuff.
Real blues. Oh yeah, real blues.
Oh yeah,
real blues. It's they took it, but he won a few things, but yeah, real blues.
Oh yeah. I like I said, if you can get me in there, I need to be part of that ride. I want to meet your nephew.
Like I said,
make that happen.
I call him so much, but he do
he still live in Clarksdale?
He still got a little spot down there. He in L.A. now.
L.A. Oh, wow. Okay. I can see that. I definitely can see that.
Because his manager in L.A., so they fly out. But all his band members back this way. So they got, they got a Sprinter van, and they not flying. They just meet each other different places.
Okay. So, well, ladies and gentlemen, we get ready to get into one of Gerard's songs right here. And I'm going to go ahead and let you introduce this song.
Which one is it?
The one I like. The one I just told you I like.
I Love My Blues?
Yes, sir.
Okay. For all the ones on the all your blues lovers that are 104 the source, I know y'all love the blues because they give it to you the best, and we love it. Here to play it. This is Rayborn. I Love My Blues, blues man himself.
Oh yeah, I told you that. That's one of my favorites right there, man. I love that song, man. I even like the video, man. I like he put it up in the car. You like it's sad. I'm gonna tell you another part of that song that I really like. It's closer than you said. My mama loved the blues. My granddaddy loved the blues. Boy, that fits that song perfect. I love to hear you say that.
I said, man, the character, my partner, I said, man, I want DJ. He made me be the DJ. Just me DJ. He said, yeah, she said, you called the radio station every in the morning. That's me talking to myself. I said, I had a little young woman last night, man. She said, I'll put on for you. But he said, man, hey, young brother, I've been holding on the phone. He said, I hold the phone up on him.
Yeah.
It's funny. But, you know, I was going to think about doing a remix, man. I was going to say, I got some friends who are comedians like Bernie Mac, who said that they called down here and let them say, hey, man, I was thinking about making it a little more comical. Let's find out somebody from heaven called down here.
Okay.
And have some comedians like Red Fox and just just making it a little bit more commercial. Because I was unfortunately, man, you know, God, man, you know how big Paradise is.
Oh, yeah.
I was unfortunate. I got the proof in the picture 5 years ago when I started my fan club. We had all white, and I didn't want to. I had called Miss Jody. She had to go out of town. Everybody was out of town. And I said, I couldn't do it, but I packed that place out.
Mm-hmm.
Me. I smiled. But I had Sarah Smile, Booker Brown, no big name other than, I ain't gonna tell me, but it took no major name.
Right.
And man, I had some friends, I said, tell Drews, y'all better quit sleeping on me. And I sent a message, and man, that place was packed. That place was packed. Mm-hmm. And Lord, He allowed me, because that's a commercial.
Right.
For the show. I said, you get your ticket, we talk, because that remind me, me and Wade were talking. That was just somebody getting ready for the show. I even mentioned Tri-State.
Right, yeah, you did.
But the thing about it, this is one of the biggest ones in our area. So I was speaking of, and he said, oh yeah, it's September, girl. You know, if you go buy something, you're going to buy a ticket this year. I bought them last year. Well, it's a commercial, you know, but, you know, fortunately, I was blessed to be on one of them.
Right.
He took sick. He wasn't able to do that, but he allowed me to be on there.
Okay.
And hopefully, there's one more bucket list I want to do. I want to be on some more. Juice is a good guy.
He is.
But I want to be on some more the Big Blues Fest down in Greenville.
Greenville, okay.
That's the biggest one, oldest one we got.
Yeah.
And
I think they just had that, I think on September the 20th. Matter of fact, I think Shirley Brown was on that show.
Yes. And last time I was down there, they honored Denise Lascelles. That's the only reason I went, because it's politics and everything that we do. And Bev Johnson walked up to me one day. He's a good friend of mine, being Bev. She said, I'm gonna put a word in for you. I'm gonna get you. I guess it was, she's on the board at the time. It never happened, but she walked up and told me, like, I'm gonna buy you a suit, and I ain't got that suit yet. But they changed as board members. So,
right, I understand.
So I understand. So, but that's one of my things. But man, I even called them folks. I said, man, I want to be paid. Let me bring 2 buses. It's always a wonderful one, because you had, like I said, man, because Sweet Angel been on a lot of times.
Oh yeah, I like Sweet Angel.
That's my cousin.
Okay, I know that. Okay.
Mike is, but so his wife.
Mike Dobbs, yeah, right.
So he just had a birthday. He 80-something years old. He
Yeah,
look
I
good.
saw that. Mm-hmm.
So, but anyway, but man, I said that's how they wonderful artists if they bring busload. So if we going to Nashville, hey, say, we going when Gerod get up now, y'all know we got to cheer him on. It's a nice show regardless. But I said, man, don't you know I can say that show better? That's a good show. But I got Team Rayborn fan club that we went to Nashville, did a show. Okay. And I might tell you, hey, man, I got a whole busload of people. Because we have $5 off or $10 off. There's a bucket like this. But we don't look to get in free. We love our blues, and I try to tell a promoter, give me an opportunity, they going to pay. But they have to give me a special rate.
Right.
If I got 2, I said, man, look, give me I say free. Give me some comp tickets. And I let them buy the tickets and they'll pay me. Whatever it takes to get there. But that's one of my bucket lists. I just want to be on that show.
Well, Gerard, we're ready to wrap this interview up here. But before we get off here, like I ask every artist, go ahead and let people know where they can follow you at. Because, there's so many fake pages on social media. I mean, so many fake pages. But go ahead and give them the real deal where they can follow Gerard Rayborn, the blues man.
Well, man, I got my own Gerard Rayborn Facebook page. I got Blues, Gerard Rayborn and the Church Boys. That's my group page. You can also contact Echo Records. My music on all the platforms all over. You can get it at all the downloads. You know what I'm saying? But Echo Records is the you can get it all there, man. Wherever the music is there. And hey, also when y'all travel those rural areas and y'all run to those trees, I got my own Pandora radio station. I'm so proud of that.
That's good.
So man, y'all, we love our blues, man. I love my fan club. We're growing, man. So hey, if any promoter out there, you give me a heads up.
Go ahead and give them the number so they can reach it.
Area code 901-314-4665, or you can get in touch with my national president, George the Sweet Peach on which is North Carolina. She's one of my bookkeepers as well. She's all over Facebook, George the Sweet Peach. She's in North Carolina. So man, my Team Rayborn fan club, we love our blues. We help support. You've been there for me. Yep. So whenever you have something, Team Rayborn gonna be in the house. Matter of fact, I got something Saturday. We're gonna hang out at Chills. I'm just building. Okay. We got some new shirts. We're gonna be there from 2 to 6. Just come on down and hang out, man. It's kind of like. Well,
before we get out here, I'm Tate Jones on the microphone. Can I get you to say it with me now? Tate Jones on the microphone. Power 104.1, The Source. This is the Tate Jones Show. We had the one and only Gerard Rayborn in today. So y'all go tell a friend to tell another friend that you look for us next Sunday. But you can always see the whole interview on our Facebook page, or you can go to our website. That's power1041thesource.com. Power1041thesource.com. From there, you can go to our Facebook page. You can go to our YouTube page. You can go to our Instagram page, all over. But until next Sunday, we'll see you next time on the Tate Jones Show.
And 1240.
There you go.